So guys, this is my Asus ROG Ally X. It just came in a couple days ago. And do you guys remember what I said about the original ROG Ally in my Lenovo Legion GO's review video? Honestly, since I got my hands on the Legion GO, it's been so amazing. Like, I don't see myself going back to the Asus ROG Ally. This is also more expensive than that, but the value that you get from it is way better, and you know it's worth the extra $100. Yeah, so well, it seems like a whole lot has changed since then, and there are finally so many things to talk about with this new refreshed version. So let's get started. So I've had the Lenovo Legion GO for a while now, and currently it's not here obviously. I gave it to my friend to play, but I've really loved that device. But since the release of the Asus ROG Ally X, I've been kind of curious and eagerly waiting for it so I can compare it with the Lenovo Legion GO and see if it's finally a contender. And now that it's arrived and I've spent a good amount of time with it, I've got a lot of things to say about it, especially to answer the question that I believe some of you guys may have, which is it finally better than the Lenovo Legion GO? Well, let's find out. So for those of you who have been following my YouTube channel for like a short while, you know how much I really love the Lenovo Legion GO. I mean, I've done a lot of comparisons in the past, putting it against the likes of the original ROG Ally and the Steam Deck OLED to see which one of the three devices is gonna be the best gaming handheld for me, okay? But I've always found myself picking the Lenovo Legion GO every single time, and for obvious reasons, guys. The size of the display, the 1600p resolution, the high color accuracy that makes every game so amazing, sharp and vibrant, the amazing performance from the Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor, and guys, let's not forget about the 144 Hz refresh rate, making it the highest refresh rate on a gaming handheld currently in the market. And so for me, no other handhelds really come close to the Lenovo Legion GO. Well, maybe until now. Of course, we can't forget about the downsides of the Lenovo Legion GO, like the not so good battery life, the poor audio quality, and the buggy UI, which by the way has gotten really better and more stable than when it was first launched. So I'm gonna put that aside, okay? But somehow the good aspects of the Legion GO seems to outweigh the bad. And recently I've seen many people literally selling their Steam Deck OLED to get the Lenovo Legion GO as their next gaming handheld. But now we have the newly released Ally X, which is very much a midlife refresh of the device, just like the Steam Deck OLED is the refresh of the original Steam Deck. And although the processor and the screen on this device hasn't changed, like it still uses the same Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor and a 7-inch VRR display, but it seems like everything else has been revamped. It now has a 80 watts increased battery capacity, which is double the size of the original, a new USB-C 4.0 port, 24 gigs of RAM. It now has a terabyte of faster SSD, which is now comparable to the speed of the Lenovo Legion GO. Plus, the fans are now quieter. And in addition to the larger battery, it now allows for a faster charging of up to 100 watts, which means you can juice up the device in no time. They've also done some serious overhaul of the external parts of this device as well. For example, the controls and the grips has been really improved on this device, really way better than what I remember them to be on the original ROG Ally. And all these micro refinements adds up to give gamers a far better overall experience. But of course, there are also some downsides to all these changes. For one, the device is now a little bit thicker and slightly heavier compared to the original ROG Ally. But since I'm used to playing games on the Legion GO, which has always been heavier than the rest of the handhelds, the weight increase on this Ally X is not that noticeable to me, except if you're coming from the original Ally or let's say the Steam Deck OLED. And of course, I'll also like to mention that the Ally X is now more expensive, but I feel it's kind of expected, right? For one, you get a battery that can last more than twice as long as the original Ally, which means you now have the option to crank your performance to 25 watts on battery without putting much thought as to how long you can keep playing your games. Plus, less demanding games can now be played for up to like 6 hours or more. In addition to that, the faster 25 gigs of RAM now gives a slightly higher and smoother frame rate across the board. And the armoury rate, well, it's still pretty much the same, right? Like no changes there, but I kind of noticed that it's been relatively crash-free since the big update. And now you can have the smoothest gaming experience that you will ever have on a Windows handheld. The audio quality on this device is simply the best I've seen among all the other handhelds. Of course, this is no different from the original ROG Ally, but everyone who owns a Legion GO knows how bad the audio quality is compared to this device. And if I'm going to keep this device, it will be solely for the audio quality. It just makes playing games on the device so immersive. So with all these changes on the ROG Ally X, does it mean the Legion GO is no longer an upgrade option? Well, it really depends. Speaking about being immersed in your game, let's talk about display for a second. And if we have to talk about display quality, the Legion GO, in my opinion, is just unbeatable. It's no secret at this point that the size and resolution of the Legion GO's display is the main reason why I would choose it over the other handhelds any day. The 8.8-inch QHD display with a 1600p resolution and having the highest refresh rate makes gaming an absolute delight on the Legion GO. But also, due to the limitations of the Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor, you won't be able to take full advantage of the Legion GO's display, especially when playing AAA titles, unless you want to use an external GPU, of course, or play non-graphic intensive games. Because of this, I found myself playing games mostly in 1080p, which is already the native resolution of the ROG Ally and the ROG Ally X. So, apart from the bad audio quality on the Legion GO, the display and size are mostly the reason why most people are selling their Steam Deck OLED to get the Legion GO. At first, the bigger size of the Legion GO might seem like a turn-off for some people, including myself at first. But when I finally got and used the device, it just became so hard to get something else. Because a bigger display with such high resolution and vibrant colors means you don't have to squint your eyes when playing your favorite games. The detachable controllers also gives you this Nintendo Switch vibe for FPS games, and with a built-in stand for desktop mode, you don't have to worry about the weight of the device or holding it the whole time. You can see the stand that came with the Asus ROG Ally X. It's just, I don't know what to call it. It's just funny, okay? Compared to the Legion GO that has it built in on the back of the device. And let's not forget about the fact that the Legion GO comes with 2 USB-C ports, of which both of them are USB-C 4.0, compared to having just one USB-C 4.0 port on the ROG Ally X. This gives you the flexibility to connect external accessories like an external GPU to boost your gaming experience, or maybe a keyboard and a mouse for productivity tasks, serving as your PC/gaming hybrid. The larger size also helps in better heat dissipation on the Legion GO, and all these possibilities that the Legion GO comes with makes it appealing to more people and make up for its shortcomings. Now, does this mean the Legion GO is better than the Asus ROG Ally X? I wouldn't say so, because trust me guys, the ROG Ally X, in my opinion, has earned the right to be called the most complete gaming handheld device. It's amazing in almost every way, in my opinion, and I said almost because I just wished it came with an OLED display. And if I were to describe both devices, I would say the Legion GO is a hybrid between a gaming handheld and a PC, while the Asus ROG Ally X is just a 100% complete gaming console on a Windows operating system. Another more exciting way I would describe both devices is that the Legion GO is like Superman and the ROG Ally X is the Flash. When it comes to versatility, we all know Superman has a lot of abilities like flight, heat vision, invulnerability, as well as super speed, right? Similarly, the Legion GO's features like the larger display, high resolution, high refresh rate, and detachable controllers makes it a versatile device that can handle both gaming and productivity tasks. On the other hand, the Flash is renowned for his speed, and all of his abilities are highly focused on this one attribute, and that's what Asus seemed to have done with the ROG Ally X by adding an improved RAM, faster SSD, and overall enhanced performance. And just as the Flash excels in a specialized domain of speed, the ROG Ally X excels in areas critical to gaming performance, such as the battery life and audio quality, making it a stronger contender in this niche. And I have to say, Asus has done a great job here, and we all know that in a pure speed contest, the Flash clearly wins against Superman. But that doesn't mean Superman doesn't come close though. So my conclusion is this: these two devices, the Legion GO and the Asus ROG Ally X, will appeal to two kinds of gamers. I'll say the Asus ROG Ally X will appeal more to younger gamers who prioritize gaming performance and can overlook the smaller screen size. Plus, they don't really care about using a handheld as a PC because all they need is for it to play games, which seems reasonable to me. On the other hand, the Lenovo Legion GO, with its larger, more vibrant and immersive display, including its hybrid capabilities, could be more attractive to casual or older gamers who would use it for both gaming and productivity tasks. Also, keep in mind that neither the ROG Ally X nor the Legion GO supports 5G connectivity, which can actually limit usability for online gaming without a stable Wi-Fi connection. So for me, if I'm to pick one, I'll still go with the Legion GO. But since I've had the Legion GO for quite a while now and knows everything there is to know about it, I think for now I'd like to explore more of the Asus ROG Ally X, and I really hope the Legion GO 2 will be a better refresh than the Asus ROG Ally X. So over to you guys, which one of these two devices would you choose as your next handheld? So do let us know in the comment section below. And if you love this video and found it helpful so far, do let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And also guys, please consider subscribing to my channel and of course turn on notifications to get more content like this. That said, keep gaming, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.